Welcome to the Jacksonville Jaguars franchise. It is one of the biggest matchups of the season as the Jaguars finally meet up with the Houston Texans. They square off here in Week 13. The Jaguars enter 9-2, the Texans at 6-5. This is a team that's given the Jaguars a lot of trouble in the past. They match up well against our defense that is again without Nate Bell. But we'll see what our offense can do first as we are underway back at home in Jacksonville. We start things with Tavon Austin trying to break it outside, and he is stopped at the 24. Watt, Clowney, and Merciless are the test today for this offensive line. It is first down and 10, and the first play is a loss as Chris Long takes down TJ Yeldon for a loss of 1. To the air now on second down, and Nataki Mason hits his favorite target, Emmanuel Sanders, and that's good for 9. Coming out now in the ace pistol on third and short, it is Yeldon, and he's stopped by Whitney Merciless. They tried to stretch it to the right side, and if Yeldon went off tackle, that might have gotten the conversion. Both teams today have promising second-year signal callers as Cooper Hankins hands off on first down to Doug Martin. Breaking through the middle, he picks up 15 yards to start the day. We didn't see much of that from the run defense last week. Now to the air, and there's a completion down the middle to Brandon Coleman. A lot of size in this receiving core. They have the physical matchups, and it's helped him win games in the past. Back to Doug Martin now for a solid gain. And it's third down and short. Hankins fakes inside, off the edge comes Fowler. Now it's McLean, and down goes Hankins beyond the 40. They are driven out of field goal range. Jaguars begin this drive at the 5, and they go empty on first and 10. Little screen outside. Here is Tavon Austin, and Larry Peppers sheds the block and takes him down. They motion Sanders now in the 3-wide set. Mason working to his right, he pumps, now fires to the sideline, and there is Emmanuel Sanders, and the Jaguars get to their own 20. 6:05 to go in this opening quarter, now a fake to Yeldon, and there's pressure, it's Jadeveon Clowney as he gets away from Luke Joeckel, and this is going to be the big issue. Get the ball out, do not let these pass rushers get after Mason. 3rd and 15. Mason fires left, and that's caught by Marquise Lee. Big connection there for a third down conversion, and it vaults Mason over 3,000 yards passing on the year. To the middle now, a short completion, and thrown down is Julius Thomas by ex-teammate Jonathan Cyprien. On 2nd and 3, they go to TJ Yeldon, and he meets Jadeveon Clowney. So far, Yeldon held to -2 yards. It's 3rd and 3. And Mason again getting outside the pocket. Good coverage. Trying to redirect Thomas as Merciless is able to knock it away. And Houston comes up with another stop. 3:25 to go in this opening quarter. Hankins off the fake. In trouble. He is sacked. It's Jared Odrick back at the 10. Not a good play there for Hankins as he lost 12. Now 2nd and long. And he's nearly intercepted by Gordon Solomon. The rookie needs to make the catch there. 3rd and 22. Time for Hankins. He puts it up deep for Hopkins, and he makes the catch. 1-on-1 against Gordon Solomon. That's what we're up against today. These guys can make the tough plays, and our cornerbacks are definitely undersized and inexperienced. To the right side now, Coleman against Buchanan, and Hankins is delivering some good passes now. They're inside the red zone, first down. To the flats, and Martin sheds one tackle, and he takes it up near the 10-yard line. 48 seconds to go in this opening quarter. Pump fake, and the delay goes to Martin. He's inside the 5 and stopped at the 2, but now they're in striking range. A lot of red zone threats on the field. Jump ball for Strong and out of bounds. Thankfully, the end line was there. Now they go 2 receivers to the right. On 2nd down, jump ball for Hopkins and too high. Can the defense force a field goal try here? 3rd and goal from the 2. Hankins gives inside, and Doug Martin walks in easily. Jaguars worried about all these receiving threats. There's a little inside run, and the Texans are on the board first. Second quarter now underway. How will the Jaguars answer? Offset eye, here is Yeldon straight ahead. And maybe a yard or two, but not much more. They have trips right on 2nd and 8 against the blitz, and wide open, sitting down in between the zones is Julius Thomas, and Mason is 8 of 9 to start this game. We want to see these quick, efficient plays, but now with good coverage, time runs out, and it's Brian Cushing taking down Ataki Mason. On 2nd down and 18, Mason hits Thomas once again, makes a move, trying to spin away, and that's good for 12, setting up a manageable 3rd down and 6. Thomas in the slot, and this time Mason dodging right, sets his feet and throws an interception. It's Brian Cushing. Mason thought he had Robinson, but there was Cushing sitting right in that throwing window. Houston gets the first turnover of the day. In Jaguar territory, this pass is complete underneath. Coleman gets a couple. 3rd down now from the 40. They bring 5. It's picked up, and Hankins throws it off the hands of Coleman as the Jaguars catch a big break. But the Texan offense is going nowhere. 4th and 5, they're going for it. Here's the blitz. Hankins puts it up, and it's punched out by Reggie Nelson. Great job. Audric with the pressure, and Nelson hitting it away from Brandon Coleman. There's a turnover on downs. They start now at their own 43. Mason, play fake, off balance throw, and perfectly placed. Are you kidding me, Nataki Mason? It seems every week we get at least one throw like this. That is a perfect pass. To the ground on 1st and 10, and the Texans still not giving up very much. There's Cushing once again. After a short gain, 2nd and 7, and Mason hits Holiday. He is inside the 20, getting some more slot reps, and the Jaguars are in the red zone. House blitz. Mason gets it away quick and incomplete. Looking again for Keyston Holiday. It's 2nd down. Here comes Allen Robinson as they toss it out, and Yeldon can't get outside. There's Whitney Merciless. No run game so far for Jacksonville. 3rd down and 12. Mason to his left. It's Robinson who gets away from the defender, and he's inside the 5. 1st and goal. Looking to tie the game now, spreading them out. And Mason hits Sanders. Touchdown! For Sanders, it's number 7 of the season, number 21 in the air for Nataki Mason, and this game is tied. Great game we have going so far. Texan ball now, and here is Martin, and he won't spin away from Telvin Smith, who received that contract extension last week, $40 million. Now it's 3rd and 5, and look at this throw from Cooper Hankins. That's terrific ball placement under pressure. Strong the motion man on 1st down. 4-man rush to the outside. It's Coleman. Very busy early on in this game as he takes the Texans across midfield. Defense trying to get aligned. 1st down. Hankins off the fake throw. Sideline, it is intercepted. It's Rolando McClain. These young quarterbacks have made some great plays already, and he just made a pretty bad interception. 2 minutes to go in the half. Mason back to work as Sanders couldn't hang on. Don't see that very often. Here comes Robinson on 3rd down. Mason drifting right. Sees a man downfield, puts it up, tipped and almost intercepted by Raheem Moore. But that was Larry Peppers defending Marquise Lee. That interception is negated. 1:40 to go in the first half as Hopkins makes this catch. They work him all over that time from the slot. Pretty much all 3 wide sets so far. Plenty of time here on 2nd down. Now Hankins unloads and connects with Jalen Strong, who had to come back for it. But the Texans are now at their own 45. Still plenty of time to operate. All day again. Hankins on target. Another catch here for Jalen Strong. They are just not containing these receivers no matter the coverage they throw at them. And Hankins puts it up again. Strong makes another play. This time he gets good position against Reggie Nelson. And the Texans are inside the red zone. 1st down. Hankins takes off. He's inside the 5, flag down. And his efforts here will not be rewarded. They'll back up. 1st and 11, don't see too many of these. Hankins fires. It is nearly intercepted by Gordon Solomon. His 2nd opportunity. Forcing a field goal here would be big. 3rd and 4. Hankins has all day. Now works left and hits DeAndre Hopkins for the touchdown. They rallied down the field, Hankins in the air, finding Jalen Strong on 3 separate occasions. These receivers are a lot to handle, especially without shutdown corner Nate Bell. It's a tall order. The Texans lead this game 14-7 halfway through. Through one half, the Jaguars have had issues on both sides of the football. I knew this would be a very tough game. We'll see if they can find some sort of balance, but that will have to wait. They have to stop this Texan offense first. They had a great drive to end the first half, and back to work. It is Hankins to Brandon Coleman. You can't just cover these receivers and be in good position. You have to make plays on the football. And now the running game, which has worked for Houston, Martin gets the first down. They're already in Jaguar territory. Hankins going deep again. Knocked away by Josh Buchanan, matched up with Hopkins. We need more plays like that. They're going to test the secondary. The blitz fails. Hankins has a man open. It's Brandon Coleman. Solomon was in a tough spot there in zone. And here they are again, near the red zone. And Doug Martin doesn't get much here, but they are inside the 20 now. It's 3rd and 5. Fake again. Hankins to the end zone. It is caught for the touchdown. Lance Kendricks. Again, we had a player in position, but Brown couldn't knock it away. 21-7. We need this offense to heat up in this second half. Tavon Austin trying to help him out. There's a good return, but they must move the football more effectively. To the air on first down. Mason lets it develop, and here is Sanders taking it out of bounds, and they are quickly into Houston territory. Robinson in the slot. Mason to the outside. There's Sanders again. Stopped by Peppers shy of the marker. It's 3rd down and short. They have 3 tight ends on the field. Yeldon gets the call, and he doesn't get it. Great stop by Kareem Jackson, and they will go for it. 4th and 2. Rashad Marshall the back. They'll run it, and Marshall is stopped. Unable to run the entire game, and they try to get the short conversion, but look at Poe beat Wisniewski off the snap. There's nothing Marshall can do there. Turnover on downs, and it's Texan football, and that pass is denied by Rolando McClain. It's 2nd down and 10 as Hankins goes on a 7-step drop, putting it up deep and incomplete as Nelson was able to hit Strong and knock it free. They will take all the chances they want against this defense. Hankins fires a dart to the outside, and Coleman comes away with the conversion. 2nd down and 4 now. Jaguars in a zone defense, and the deep pass is hauled in by Hopkins. They even have Demetrius McCray out there giving them some more size. But these receivers know how to get the football. Hankins chased now, and he throws it away. We have to get pressure. The coverage hasn't been enough. And there's Buchanan once again. He jaws it up week in and week out. 3rd and 6. Hankins patient and finds Kendricks again. Touchdown Texans. This is exactly what I feared could happen this week. No answer for their passing game. Not enough pressure. That's putting the offense in a very tough situation. They've already had a lot of struggles. Now down 21, here is Tavon. Big spin to the outside. Here's the speed. In Texan territory, one man to beat. He zooms by him. And Tavon Austin has his first kickoff return for a touchdown this season. And I'm not sure it could have come at a better time. It's a 14-point game now. It's not out of reach, but the defense needs stops. Here is Doug Martin starting this possession. Solid carry. He's done a good job so far. They've given him the running lanes. 2nd and short. Here they are again. And look at those big receivers blocking downfield. That's another area where they can overmatch us. On the ground with Danny Woodhead now, finding a lane and picking up the first down. Good piece of running there. So they go from throwing it pretty much all game to now focusing more on the running game, and Strong may have ended a touchdown there as he tried to go make the second block on the play. On 2nd and 1, now they go back to the air. Hankins finds his man, Brandon Coleman, touchdown. Just a clinic today from this Houston offense. With minimal pressure on Cooper Hankins, he has done whatever he's wanted to do. 35-14 as the fourth quarter is underway. Plenty of work to do. Off the check down here, TJ Yeldon picks up 6. His biggest impact so far as the run game has been silent. To the air, down the middle, and Holiday couldn't hang on as Cyprian delivered the hit. We have Robinson in the slot, 3rd and 3. And Mason finds Julius Thomas. That's a first down, taking the ball across the 45-yard line. In hurry-up mode now, 1st and 10. Here's Mason back to work. He fires right in, hits Thomas once again, 1st down. That was a quick pass, and still there was pressure applied by J.J. Watt. Watch it back. On 1st and 10, Mason now gets a good pocket and delivers just in time there to Denard Robinson, a tight window. And they're inside the red zone now. Mason on 1st down, up the seam and picked off by Jamar Taylor. Trying to lay it into Julius Thomas, and there was no touch on this pass. You can see there might be a chance there, but that's not how you get the ball there. Good job by Taylor. That's the last thing this team needed today. Down 21, you march down the field and turn it over. Back to work. Houston now inside 10 minutes as trying to bounce it outside. Martin gets away, and they mark him shy of the 1st down. Pretty easy-going day for Ryan Quigley as he boots away a rare punt. And here is Tavon Austin. He brought a kickback earlier, finds a lane here, he's across the 50. Can he do it again? Only the punter to beat. He couldn't make a miss. Tavon, though, puts them inside the red zone. Great job from Tavon Austin, but there's a lot more that needs to be done. Slant caught Allen Robinson. That one's good for about 5 yards. 3rd down and 5, 2 tight ends on the field. Mason passing, he hits Thomas, 1st down and goal now from the 5. Trying to chip away at this 3-touchdown lead, they go back to the run, a counter, and they lose more yardage. Larry Peppers brings down Yeldon. They go spread now with 2 tight ends. Mason to Michael Riley, touchdown Jacksonville. It's now a 2-possession game on Riley's 5th touchdown of the season. Can the defense come away with any stops? 7 minutes left to go. Fake, and Cooper Hankins is sacked! It's Scuda and Dante Fowler. Now get off the field, 3rd and 6. Here's the blitz, and the throw is on target. Jalen Strong with the conversion. Many great plays today from Cooper Hankins. 5 and change to play. To the outside and broken up by Josh Buchanan. He's done a pretty good job in this game. 3rd down and 5. Can they get the stop this time? Screen, and Buchanan there again. He's made a lot of plays in this game. And now with a 2-score deficit, the Jaguars get it back. 4:25 to go. Going up the seam, Mason connects with Emmanuel Sanders. There's 20 yards. They're trying to channel the Jaguars from last year. 2nd down, chased by Watt, and Mason gets rid of it wisely. 3rd down now. In a different spread look and still empty. Blitz brought. Mason has it knocked away, and he's lucky it wasn't intercepted. It's now 4th down, and they're going for it. Trips right, Thomas left. On 4th and 9, Mason delivers, and it's incomplete. Vladimir Mims, the rookie, could not hang on. The Texans take over on downs, and back to Doug Martin. Great running today. He's at 125. The 21st run of the day for Doug Martin, and another good one. Plowing ahead, he's down to the 10. 3rd down and 7, they go back to Doug Martin. And they continue draining this clock. The Jaguars are out of timeouts. It's a 3-score game again. We're inside a minute and a half. No timeouts for the Jaguars, but here they split the cover too. It's Marquise Lee for a 58-yard touchdown. We could have used that a while ago. Now for an onside kick try from Brian Anger. And it's picked up by Alfred Blue, and that's going to do it. The Jaguars lose their 3rd game of the season, 38-28. In this series, they are now 0-5 against the Houston Texans. And now you guys see why I really wanted to go get Xavier Rhodes this offseason, but Minnesota kept him around. The lack of physicality in our secondary is a big weakness, and without a consistent pass rush, it's going to be exposed by teams like this. Now, there were plenty of issues on offense: no running game, -7 rushing yards, and 2 more turnovers. But this defense just got done allowing over 500 yards and 38 points. To have Nate Bell miss this game against the Texans, I knew was going to hurt. I put in Demetrius McCray after a while, and there wasn't any noticeable difference. We dropped some interception opportunities and did not make enough plays on the football. Those guys are physical. Even DeAndre Hopkins, who's only 6'1", he plays like the biggest guy on the field. He can snatch any ball at any time. Brandon Coleman made plays, Jalen Strong, Lance Kendricks, and Cooper Hankins is their quarterback of the future. He was fantastic. Very few bad throws and very few bad decisions. Then you factor in Doug Martin, who had a very good day against our run defense that just got done having their performance of the year against Cleveland and what was, by all accounts, a good offensive line. This was just a horrible game all around. There's not really much else to take away from it. We almost had a chance late in the game, but there were still so many plays that had to be made. Cooper Hankins is the player of the week, and we now turn our attention to week 14. And it's not going to get easier, guys. We have the Pittsburgh Steelers this week, and this is going to be another tough game without Nate Bell. They've been inconsistent, but look at this offense. Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, Ben Roethlisberger, Martavis Bryant, and they have good offensive linemen. Now, while I was worried about this game against Houston, I was much more worried about the Texan defense than the one from the Steelers. They have a lot more offensive talent, and I can see this being a very high-scoring game. We're up against one of the best backs and one of the best receivers, and one of the best quarterbacks. One area they are weak is in the secondary, but they do have a rookie, Deontay King. He is promising and has a lot of ability, but he's also only one player. Now let's go to the prospect preview for this week, and here is just a player that I think could fit an interesting role on the team as a backup linebacker. I don't view this player as a third rounder necessarily, but his top 2 traits are zone coverage and finesse moves. I would look at him as a younger replacement for Dakota Watson, who also has some pass rush ability. Along with zone coverage, Watson is just 29 years old and he's not going to become much better. Dan Skuta is our other backup linebacker, who is a pass rusher and run stopper, and he's 31 years old. So just need to get some younger depth. Thankfully, we haven't had injuries down the linebacker core to really focus on those backups very much. But that is it for today. Week 14 is up next. Sorry about the loss today, but hopefully we get things back on track and get win number 10 against the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is our last game, by the way, without Nate Bell. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoy, leave your feedback down below, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.